national educator.
Hello learner, this is chemistry revision, and my name is Ruben Kamau, and I'm going to take you through the questions, and also we do some expected answers the way they are supposed to be done when you're given any question. Therefore, we are going to go direct to our question for today. And the question we are going to deal with is what you call the structured question. Structured question, whereby we have many questions coming from one diagram or one structure. Therefore, our question is there. I read it the way it is. Study the scheme below and use it to answer the questions that follow. Study the scheme below and use it to answer the questions that follow. Therefore, my learner, we are expecting you as my student, you are required to study the flow of the chart. You look carefully at the chart and then you understand each and every step of that chart, and then use the information which is provided on your scheme or the chart and then identify the precipitates. You're also required to apply the knowledge you acquired in the reaction between metal ions and aqueous solutions of ammonia and sodium hydroxide, dropwise and in excess. Therefore, it's something that you require to understand clearly before you go to the questions. Before you start answering the questions, you need to be able to study the flow chart that is given to you and then use the information on that flow chart there to answer the questions. Therefore, when you're given this kind of a question, what is expected from you, write what you can be able to remember on that flow chart. Try now to remember, to jog your mind, so that now you can be able to remember what you are taught, and then you write it on that paper. Try to figure out the questions which you are about to be asked, so that now from there, when you go to the questions, it will be easier for you. And also remember when you're writing the equations, the rules of writing the equations should be remembered. Capital letters where they deserve, no joining of letters, and also remember if you're writing an equation, you are supposed to write the state symbols of that equation. Therefore, if I go back to our question again, we want now to study the diagram or the scheme or the flow chart which is given there. We have our solution K there, and the solution K, we add 3 drops of sodium hydroxide. You add 3 drops of sodium hydroxide, and therefore you are going to get a white precipitate L. Adding 3 drops of sodium hydroxide, you get a white precipitate L. Therefore, if this is our solution K, and then you add few drops of sodium hydroxide, you are getting white precipitate. Therefore, what do you know about now this one here? When you add a few drops of sodium hydroxide.